Sports Animal. Welcome back to the Dynamo Soccer Report. Glenn Davis, now joined by the coach of the Houston Dynamo, Dominic Kinnear. Dominic, welcome in.
Thanks, Glenn. How you doing?
Good. All right. Now, you guys had a nice week off, bye week in Major League Soccer. Tell me how that week went for your team and kind of what you did over that time period.
Well, we had a good time. We trained a little bit. We had one fun day of training. We went to the local bowling alley and had a competition between the guys. Had some fun. Went back at it again on the Friday. Kind of worked them hard. Gave them the weekend off, and now we're gearing up for Dallas. So it gave me a lot of time to kind of relax, watch a lot of soccer over the weekend, and see kind of reflect on how the season's been so far.
Could we look back and say maybe this is a really timely time period? I know in July and all we were talking about how difficult and grinding the schedule was with all the competitions, but is the timing of this perfect maybe in a way for your injured players and for you guys to get a collective second wind?
I think so, and also gives you a little bit of a mental break, because I think that run through June, July, August was very strenuous, not only physically but mentally. So it gave guys maybe a chance to go home, see some family I haven't seen for a while, to really get away from the game, and then come back on Monday just to get refocused. So we could say at the end of the season that weekend helped us out in a number of ways, physically and mentally.
Now, when they get those 2 days off and they come back, do you visibly see a little rejuvenation in the players?
It's hard to say. Training went well. I'll give these guys credit. They come out to play every single day. But you could tell that they were ready to get back at it. I think they saw that with Chivas leapfrogging us again to go first spot of the Western Conference. There's a little bit of seriousness in the way we approach practice, because I think the guys are proud and really want to come first in the West.
Now, I look around Major League Soccer, and there's a number of teams still trying to figure out definitively what their 11 are, heading down the stretch here and maybe into the playoffs. You guys have got a real defined system here. Are you happy now that with these guys getting healthy, there's going to be a little extra competition for places?
100%, because I think if you really want to make a serious run at winning the championship, you need help from all areas, and that's depth off the bench. So with guys healthy, I think the last time we had this type of depth was, I think, against DC in the Super League, where we were bringing guys off the bench that would start for probably all the other 12 teams around the league. So we made acquisitions with one thing and one thing only, that's to defend our championship. It makes our team stronger, but I think it makes our team better in the long run.
All right, one of those teams in transition is FC Dallas. They're trying to figure it out. Plus, they're also trying to integrate one of the world's great players in Danielson into their lineup. What type of challenge do they pose on Sunday? After kind of an up-and-down week for them, they tied Chicago 1-1 and then lost to the LA Galaxy.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult, because not only do you have Danielson, but Ruiz is finding his goal-scoring touch. Arturo Alvarez having a good season. You have Toha's back. So just those names are cause for concern as you step onto the field. For us, it's a matter of staying on our feet, not diving in, because they have tricky players, but they're not great defenders. So when we win it, we need to bypass those guys and try and attack the open areas. It's going to be an interesting game, a difficult one, but one we're looking forward to.
Would you expect FC Dallas to be highly motivated? Because after what happened this week, they may be saying, okay, here's our rival. Here's an opportunity now to platform ourselves going towards the playoffs. I
think so, and I still think that when we step on the field, we're the defending champs. You see players and teams really geared up to play us. I think this Dallas-Houston thing has really taken on a beast of a rivalry, and I think it's one of the best things we've had in Major League Soccer for years.
All right, Dominic. Thanks a lot. We wish you and the team best of luck on Sunday.
Thanks, Glenn. My pleasure.